Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Peglin. Once more into the breach, I'm gonna choose the Paladin. Because I'm tired of playing this game and then not having piercing orbs. So now we start with a piercing orb on a boss fight that summons many enemies and where a piercing orb can actually like substantially improve your capability of surviving the fight. Imagine the surprise on my face. 1 HP. When I think to myself, self, we might be able to kill the minions that he spawns. I know, what a surprise. Why does this character is the only one that starts with a piercing orb? I understand Spinventer, right? Poison, slime, that's a build archetype. I understand Belusion, that's a build archetype. This guy should really he starts with a relic that gives him shield, but his orb should give him shield or me circle, realistically. Why does he have piercing? It's the fact that it's piercing makes it stand out as being out of place. Because piercing is something you want on every character. But now that we've got a piercing orb, this combat went very fine. And we have a Bob orb show up as well. I think you gotta take it. It's not a matter of you have a piercing orb, you don't need a second one. It's a matter of bombs are good builds if you can get like 1 or 2 specific relics. I hate that you have to get like the specific relics for it, but if you can get 1 or 2 specific relics, there's some really good builds with bombs. Lenore says Bobby, username says finally. I've been taking Bob Orb every time it shows up actually. It doesn't matter if I'm playing the round roll, the Spinventer, I will take a Bob Orb. I just wish they showed up more often. Him living with 4 HP is perfect. Maybe he didn't get much money out of the second shot, but that's okay. Now you're gonna give me a flippin' eye circle. God damn you, game. We don't need it because the spear is better because this one requires a crit, but the buck orb is good. Man, like this run, the start of this run is immediately better than any run I've had today. Like we have okay, the relic sucks, but we have all the pieces of the puzzle, I feel. We have shield, we have piercing, and we have whatever the other one was. Bombs. We have bombulet. Like we're actually building. I kind of want to go fight that elite. But we could also bail and get more combat. Hard to tell. When you gain me circle, gain more, reloading gives you me circle. I'd rather have the dumbbell. I meant dumbbell as in weight, not dumbbell as in... But you know what I mean. Nothing's been upgraded. Maybe we do skip the first elite. There's gonna be 1 later on. We can get a lot of combat, a lot of upgrades in. Yeah. We don't have the damage. Funnily enough, the plant fight would be the best fight for us, but if we don't have the damage, let's upgrade ourselves a little bit more first. And oh man, having more bombs on the board as well helps for a lot of different combats. Unfortunately, I think it's not gonna apply too much here, at least on my first shot, because it's gonna take 2 shots to hit the bombs regardless, but whatever. Fire this one in. But I'm feeling good. Feeling good about this one so far. Almost accidentally killed everyone, which would have been sad. Because I need 5 coins. There you go. So we can upgrade our sphere. And I think I'm just gonna go hard combat. You know what? No, we shouldn't. We should get money. Even if it goes into a question mark. Question marks could be good. You never know. 1 or 2 question marks in a fight is fine. A bramble orb. I like it. We could also get the egg go to Act 2 and maybe give it up for the cake. But it's less important on a shield build. I think I'm just gonna take the Bramble. And it's a level 3. I was hoping for an upgraded Bramble. It being level 3 is incredible. I do not regret my decision. I kind of wish that I knew what it was gonna be. If it was gonna be an upgraded orb or not. Or like the chance of it being an upgraded orb. Because that would change my mind. I'd be more inclined to take the option if I knew that it was gonna have a chance of being a better orb, but I guess that's probably why they don't tell you. They make it too strong. Okay, we're probably not gonna get any money. We got one more shot in us. We got no money, but that's fine. Let's go fight the elite. I wish we didn't get the toad relic early. I wish we could have had a better option, because it's functionally useless across the entire run, of course. You know what? That works. This is an awkward position to be in for the shot, but still decent damage if we can at least make the arch. Okay, that's okay. I gotta go for that refresh. It's in just an awful position, but like it's gotta be hit at some point. Oh, thank you. Hopefully we're in the clear now. I'm hoping we can pick up the money relics, like the bomb relics, because I would like to get a lot of cash. We could go to a shop. I think we're better off going for the combat for the upgrades though. Because like I want to upgrade piercing. I want to upgrade the shield orb. Crits refresh when an enemy is defeated refresh. Armor's destroyed gain bulwark. Probably crits refresh, man. To not have to worry about the refreshes, to keep an open board or closed board. A filled board. I'll be happy about that. For a second, I was gonna think, what was the one of the events? Did we get a completely wasted event? And nope, we added a Bramble. Just immediately forgot about it. But dude, sometimes it's hard to find a Bramble. To get it for free is nice. One problem, as always, with bomb builds is that for the early fights, they tend to kill the enemies far too quickly. Makes it sometimes difficult to get money. We have enough to at least upgrade once, but it's not as much cash from the board as I was hoping for, and that's fine. Overflow. We don't need overflow. We don't need Inferno Orb. I'm gonna go for the Bob Orb first, actually. Like, I want it to give me a lot of bombs whenever I fire it. Man, if only we had the bomb 5-coin relic. That would have been sick. God, there's so many bombs on the board. If we can just focus the build into the bombs, we could have so much potential. Recombobulator, etc. Forget the names of the other ones. Don't fire that one. That's fine. Any turn where I can just hit money and no bombs, I'm happy. Shock absorber! Holy heck! There's your payoff for the bombs. Okay. If you shoot sphere, there will be a plant back there, but honestly, I kind of just want to get through the deck faster. Is this a god run? God, I hope so. I've been freaking begging. Dig out the refresh and the crit. Oh, that's such a bad shot. It's fine. I haven't hit a single refresh or crit, unfortunately. That'll work, though. Just make more bombs at all times. I don't care. I'll fire it. We'll hit some bombs, probably. Maybe one of these damn days. Good lord. Okay. Go ahead and bramble the tree. That'll do something. I'm sure. He's gonna hit me. Health's low and we don't have a lot of HP for the fight, and he's getting stronger. All the plants are dead on this turn, though. God, I hate that the tree buffs him. Through the gap? No. I mean, the tree's almost dead, but he's hitting for like 16 damage now. That's why this fight gets scary. 14 at this point. Okay, the tree is dead. Plants are dead. Fire the bramble orb. If it keeps him at bay, buys you some time. He's dead. And we lived. We've lived. Things are feeling good. Do we need a Poltergeist? We have enough bombs, so we probably don't. Instead, I'm going for the Bucklorb and the bombs. I like critting, because it refreshes the board. I would rather not take self-damage. We can take Defresh Potion, because crits refresh the board. That's the other reason to take this, by the way. Heavy Shaft is really nice, because it gives you a second source. That's not just the refreshes. If we're building Me Circle, we don't want this, but right now we're not building Me Circle. We're building Shock Absorber. We're building... You blow up 20 bombs and that orb is worth 40. Durable Pegs gives you more armor and more bombs, because there's more pegs to hit. But Defresh, like I want both. Defresh Potion is nice because we can still refresh the board, and the morbid effect, it like hard counters so many bosses. Hard counters the dragon, hard counters the wall, hard counters the freaking QR code boss. Taking it. Doesn't hard counter Painter, but it's still good. In fact, it's probably not that good at all on Painter, but it's still good. Doesn't really matter where we shoot this. The scaling damage you can get is solid. Okay, hit one bomb. Can we hit more? No, but that's fine. You fire a Shock Absorber. 2-1. Probably not. But I do like the crit here. Refreshes the board. Got one kill. I was kind of hoping it would sneak through. We're gonna take some damage here. You missed the crit, huh? That's a surprise. All right. That was a pretty good shot. Hopefully we have enough bombs. Live with 10. The V shape of that board makes it very difficult to actually land where you need it to land. I don't think we need Orbrasion. Now bombs suck for this fight though. We gotta be careful. Look at all the question marks. 6 question mark left path. Really? Really? I mean, it's highly likely we'll roll into something good. Also, something to consider is that the shield build is not that good on the painter because the dull pegs don't work. Upgrade Pebble or remove an orb. I'd rather remove the orb. Offer Pebble, remove an orb. So far, so good. One additional refresh. So now we have a refresh on the board, which is perfect. These 2 relics, remove 1 refresh, add 1 refresh, and now we have a refresh and we're morbid. That's great. That was fantastic. Now morbid is just a pure benefit. I mean, it's like one of the best combinations you can get. It's real freaking good, man. Okay, we've got a chance. We've got a chance. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say we got a chance because we got a solid chance. It's gonna hit the shield, isn't it? Oh man. Should still bramble him. Like I'm still firing enough vines out of a ball in order to lock an enemy in place. Hit the bomb. Kind of just waiting to get to the sphere and the bob orb. They had to be at the very bottom, which is awkward. That was a very interesting way of hitting a second bomb. I appreciate it though, game. At least now we're not wasting 1 damage killing his freaking shield. There's an opportunity to get money here. Like I didn't specifically try to do that on purpose. That was just a bad shot. This board is really hard. The bombs are very difficult to hit. All the enemies have shields. He's still not dead. Because it's hard to do any damage on this freaking board. There we go. Dude, ball lightning. Ball lightning can hit all of the bombs. Yeah. Like, if there's a board with a lot of bombs, this thing will break them. But there's a shop coming up. Oh, there's a shop coming up! In that case, I'm gonna save my money. Offer double pebbles. We're really thinning out the deck right now, which is nice. Forge? I could just take the damage to upgrade both of these, and then we would have nothing to remove at the store. I'm fine with 1 pebble being in the deck, but our deck would be mighty thin, fully upgraded. Yeah, I'm gonna forge, leave. Seemed like a really great turn of events. If you have bulwark after battle, increase your max health. Pegboards start with 3 more bombs. Okay. We can't get enough money to hit the shop. I think we go left and fight one elite. We haven't fought an elite yet on this floor. Oh, you freaking piece of garbage! Now it doesn't matter, you might as well go right again. I mean, we're not gonna get the money to go to the shop, so like, is removal? Add an orb? Like, there is a reason not to, because if there's a good relic, it'll be gone forever, but I don't know what to do. We just got a horrible outcome there. Here's the thing, there's enough bombs on the board, I don't need to fire the bomb orb, I just need to shoot. Now, we don't have a lot of orbs in our deck. We shuffle very quickly. That tends to be bad. I'm hoping it won't be bad, but it tends to be bad. We don't have the money. We don't have the money for anything. That's sad. Okay. That kind of solves one of the problems. I was kind of hoping that it would be a mimic and then maybe we could get enough money to do something at the shop, but we can't. Oh my god. This is why I didn't want to come here. Oh man. Reflected damage, which is great for this boss. Ball work into me circle, AoE bomb activation, and a bob orb we can't afford. Complete waste of a shop that's gonna prevent us from getting that relic in the future. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm also real sad about this fight, which is probably gonna suck. And we're gonna destroy the paintings real quickly and then get poisoned and then probably die. This is a great run. This is just the worst boss that we could be fighting. Because the paintings will all die, poison me, and then I'm gonna have like lethal amounts of poison damage in the first turn. But I will shoot my orbs. I will get whatever shield I can. Ugh. Okay, it's an 8-5. Okay. Oh, one painting didn't die. If she's brambled, can she not summon paintings? I have seen her summon paintings while she's been brambled. What's going on? I'm not entirely certain I understand, because she has done that before. The Morbid is helping down there. She's not resummoning. Did they update the game? Like that would explain it. Because normally she would be out there summoning more paintings. All right, both paintings are dead. Really wish we could have hit that crit. This is where it's gonna be very scary because every time we kill the paintings, we're just gonna get more and more wounded. I don't even want to fire anything. Is it even worth firing the bramble? I mean, here's my thinking. We probably have to kill her literally on the next shot. All the paintings are dead. We're gonna have a lethal amount of poison. We only have one more shot to kill her, but we refresh the entire board. I doubt we're gonna do 1,700 damage. No. So we're gonna die, we're gonna restart. Fair. It's just the... It's just the one fight that counters the bomb build. This game has far too many hard counters like that. God. Give me the cookie. Another day, another hard counter. Yeah. Hey, a fight where if you have a lot of bombs on the board, you just get poisoned and die. Also, the fight counters the character itself because the poison goes around the shield. It doesn't matter how many poison or block orbs I have. Oh, man. That's why I never take shivs. All right, you're all here now. Let's hit some bombs. Starting at half health didn't help. You shouldn't have to enter every boss fight at maximum HP in order to succeed. Sometimes when I enter boss fights at maximum HP, you know, it's still a hard counter situation. It sucks, but it is what it is. Would have been a nice build for, like, the wall, because we could have stacked up a lot of damage and had more. Again, you have Morbid Effect, you have the Shock Absorber, it's going to stack up a lot of damage. That's just the one fight where Morbid doesn't really help you that much, and the bombs don't help you that much. So the things that I was trying to build around, both of them were kind of hard countered by the boss fight. And it's a damn shame. Before we add anything, we got to get the piercing orb upgraded because it's a piercing orb. Extra discards. I don't mind it. You know what? Give me question marks. Let's mix it up. +1 refresh on reload. Additional refreshes. Well, with the cookie, let's try to hit that refresh. There we go. It doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. I'd like to do another bomb build because we only have, you know, 1/3 chance of hitting that boss. Useless event. Upgrade my piercing orb. Well, we're not really accomplishing much, but we've upgraded once. Random navigation just makes you go left or right. It doesn't move you horizontally, right? You know, if it's upgraded, I'll like it. It's not upgraded. All right, just give me another question mark. Why not? This has just been completely worthless. It's gotten us through the floor very quickly, but we have nothing to show for it. Yeah, honestly, question marks. Let's do it. Let's just prove how useless this can be. It's actually, well, I was gonna say it's a pretty good orb. Not really for this combat. The overflow's nice, but we already have piercing. I finally picked up money. We've been in one combat. There we go. There's combat number 2. All right. All right, please kill the flyer. I mean, we do not have enough to show for what we have done. We went through like 8 question mark nodes in a row, and what we got out of that was a level 3 spear upgrade and then a level 2 bramble. That is not good enough. But maybe that's all you need. Maybe all you need is a spear, a cookie, and a bramble. In which case, baby, we're in this. Save all the bombs. I want to get them after the fact. Well, we're fighting the boss. That happened fast. It was like a 4-minute floor. And we got the books we can discard, but we have no way of generating shield. We definitely don't want to bramble him in our face, so let's try to avoid doing that. We'll just go for some damage. Because if we bramble him in front of us, we will die. So don't do that. Thank you for hitting the refresh. Should have hit the plant on that one. We had enough damage. The refreshes don't move, so they are kind of in awkward positions, and most of the board has been kind of taken care of by now, which is very awkward. Yeah, this is very awkward. That was a good shot, though. Plants are dead. Did he scale twice? I could have sworn he was at 1 before, and now he's at 3. Gotta check the tape on that one. It's like because we pierced, maybe it bugged out. Or maybe I just was not paying attention, which is probably more accurate, let's be honest. I hate that it looks like we're gonna kill him. 1 HP, fantastic. Well, we're not quite there yet, I suppose. Ow. Probably shouldn't fire the bramble, but that's enough damage to kill the tree, which I appreciate. We only have to do 60 damage here. He's dead. I mean, I'm not surprised. I am surprised. I'm very surprised that that seemed to work. Do you take another bramble? I think you take another bramble? We could take Morbid again. It's the same build, but without the bombs. It's way worse. But we did kill the boss at least. I think you go Morbid Pegs. The wall fight. At least with Morbid Pegs, the wall is killable. The problem is we don't have any scaling against him. We need new circle or bombs and shock absorber. We need something else. But Morbid is still very good. Wait, it did no damage to you. Did it not oh, it didn't have overflow. It wasn't upgraded. I'm a fool. On the bright side, if we fight Mirror Knight, we're only gonna take 2 damage reflected. Why did it look like that pebble just pierced through nothing? That's okay, I guess. Game can't handle my powerhouse of a computer. Only rocking a solid 120 FPS right now. Damn console port. Get the bombs. That's not bad. Alright, I have shields. How's the bitrate doing? It is stabilized. Bitrate is now 6541 instead of a quarter of a gigabyte. Thanks for asking. Because we had a crit opportunity, I took it. His shields still freaking live. God damn it. I guess I don't really care about hitting the refresh. The morbid is fine. Alright, that didn't go too badly. Now, I'm gonna take Protect Orb. This is purely in case we get a relic that enables us, we're gonna go right, to gain Mu Circle, because we have to have some way of scaling. We don't have any yet. I'm just firing this to waste some time, basically. This fight can suck, but we do have piercing, which is acceptable. Why didn't I upgrade the bramble? Am I dumb? I think I had enough money for it, too. Just a bit of a whiff there. Thank you for the money. I'm gonna discard, because you're not gonna be able to hit me. Not the best Bramball, but it's actually good enough. Dude, if we can get some good stuff with these Brambles. What a bad shot. It's hard to hit the refresh though, because it's in, well, it's in an awkward position, isn't it? There we go, got it. Oh, but it didn't overflow! All lightning does not work that well with Morbid, does it? It's gonna live for one more turn. And he's dead. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. Upgrade the Bramble. So now it's been upgraded. Then we're gonna try to save money for the shop. That's after the 2 elite fights. From there, buy a scaling relic will be my hope. What? Oh, come on! Great shot! Great shot, Orb. I appreciate everything that you do around here. I shouldn't even fire the Bramble. It's just gonna half damage against a shield anyways. Also, our refresh is in one of the blinking pegs, which is great. Oh, this fight's gonna suck. At least I hit the refresh, that's important. I'm like, just discard as much as you can as fast as you can. Didn't even kill him. Well, because you healed. God damn, 20 HP already. Why do the boards in Act 2 just all suck? Armored pegs, easy to like fall into a hole, shielded enemies. We're dead. God damn, that was fast. Act 2 went very quick. And that board, like, you fall and then you just can't get yourself back out of the hole that you're in, so your ball just kind of sinks into the hole, does like 20 damage to a unit with a shield, 3 archers in the back. And then sometimes you get like a good bramble shot. Your bramble will bounce around, do like 2,000 damage, but then you don't have overflow, so it still just hits the guy's shield and then you don't do anything. Let's try to... That's not gonna work. It might work. It worked. Hit the bomb. Still need money though, and I've done a very poor job of getting money on this combat. We should have just like maybe let the bat go for a little while. Yeah. We're gonna be a little short. But I don't really care about those orbs right now, so I think I'm okay. Oh god, question marks. Well, it doesn't really matter what direction we go in, so let God sort them out. Let the Peglin gods sort them out. RNGesus. A lot of bombs. Why are there so many bombs on this board? I don't have a relic that gives me more bombs, do I? Does the game still think I have the peg baton or something? It's kind of an annoying board. If you hit too many of the bombs and kill the enemies too quickly, you don't get the cash. Or you do 2 damage and then it doesn't matter. I don't want to kill you too quickly. Okay, we have, at least we got 50 coins though. And more refreshes on the board. It's like, how do we build around that right now? I guess right now we don't. Right now we just accept that having 2 refreshes is convenient. We hope for good orbs, which are not these. Should we fight the mini boss? Like, go all in? Yeah, multi-ball's a really good relic to get early. Because you fight the mini boss. It's only a level 2 spear, but I mean, it's only a level 2 spear. This is the fight where you want to have it though. I think actually missing the middle is ideal. So I want the spear to get in there. Not the best shot, but that's still enough that the bombs can more easily kill these minions now. You gotta hit the bombs though. Good, good. And you know what? You moved around the bombs. That's also acceptable. I'm probably going to discard the Terror Ball. There's no real reason to shoot it. Yeah, and we have 1 blank space between me and the minion ahead. Sphere. It was got a bad shuffle on that. I would like to have that earlier. We've only hit 1 bomb. Bombs are hard to hit today. Okay. Should have paid attention to the fact that that was a multi-ball, but it's like we gotta hit the refresh at some point. Oh, don't you do this. Oh, god damn it. You know what? Don't kill him. Don't let him get closer. Take the shot. Just go for it. 70 damage. Yeah. Like having multi-ball, we just don't do enough damage. Would have loved to have had an opportunity to upgrade the sphere instead of getting the waterfall event, honestly. Okay, 1 more. That one didn't really get any good start on it. I don't even remember what our relic was because it was probably meaningless. Cookie, apple, cheese, lots of food. You know, I mean, I could just restart until we get the training to Bard, aka a relic that is good. But Bomb Baton is probably good enough as a start. Not necessarily as a, hey, we're gonna do a bomb build, but more of a, hey, it provides value early. I hope you enjoy my suffering. There you go, hit all the freaking bombs. Kill them all! Can we get 6 coins? Yes, we can. Okay, good. We can add something. Oh, we can get even more. Or upgrade the sphere, which is actually probably what you do to start with. Well, hold on. What? With an Inferno Orb, what were you? You're not Leshy? Okay. Fighting a lot of that guy today, aren't we? A lot of mole. Reach into the nook. Bramble. We're just getting the same things over and over again. I'm not gonna say no, but it's the same things. I enjoy having an extra bramble though. It's a good orb. It would be nice if we were fighting the slime fight. Yeah, I need to like reboot the game. Make sure the RNG gets sorted. Tell the people running like the high energy particle labs that their source of randomness is not good enough for me today. Might as well shoot it. Although it doesn't have overflow, but they're all, well, they're not all dead. They're all dead. Just in a different way. Angry Tomahawk. Increases damage the lower your health is. I'd rather get overflow. Have a good night, Potok. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bulwark max HP. Haven't seen that one in a while. Well, it's possible we can hit the bomb. It's not super likely. Well, my shot just went in a completely different direction than I expected. But that's fine. We get 10 Bulwark. Number of orbs are 2 times highest base damage. So the Bramble 5 is turning into 10 shield. Gotcha. Okay, plant is dead. I don't want to fire the Bramble. It's going to kill him too quickly. I want to try to get some money from the board. Okay, maybe I actually want to kill him now. Well, we got a bomb. We got 1 bomb. We still have some shield. 2 self-damage when fired. You know what? I think I've decided that's good enough. Exactly 3 pegs. Converts into refreshes. Oh, we didn't get the health out of it though. I prefer the other one, the transparent one. So I'm just gonna upgrade, and then we'll go for an elite fight. We have 75 HP, we have 70 HP, we have 2 AoE orbs, and that's it. But the Bramble and the Sphere, you know, even if we're fighting Minotaur, they're not bad. They do a decent amount of damage. I fired the Terror Ball. I don't regret yet. This is fine, because now... What the hell happened there? It's still fine, but I would have preferred to hit more bombs, but that's okay. That's still not a bad shot. Just wanted to bounce into the refresh. I guess I should have just aimed for the refresh, let's be honest. This is a much better fight. Like, it's not even funny how much of a better fight this is being for us right now. We can even lock him down too, since we got the Bramble again. Quite convenient. With this one. Actually, that ended up being a very good shot. All right. Can't complain about that. We should think about adding something. Fortification does not give you a lot of bulwark, and the armored pegs on the board are miserable. Jack Orb Lantern doesn't do enough damage for me to be happy with it, and the Ball Lightning can hit the bomb pegs, but otherwise it just doesn't scale at all in damage. A 1-1 that turns into a 1-2. I think I'm gonna save my money. Whenever you would lose health, reduce it by 1, +2 +0 for every crit on the board. I like the hedge. Any other character, the oboe is good, but we wanna build around Bulwark, so the oboe is not gonna come into play too often. It might block some damage, but I can also block damage just by putting up shield. You would lose health from self-damage, gain bulwark. It's another one where it's like, I don't like this. I don't like it because I don't want to lose health from self-damage. I want to block it with bulwark, so Bastion Reaction doesn't give you any value. I kind of wish it was whenever you take self-damage, because then it would even apply now with my Bramble in the deck. It's way more useful. There was one... Duplicate an orb. Duplicate the Bramble, I guess. Oh my god, it's gonna suck for this fight, but you still do it. Or do you duplicate the Sphere? It's just, it's good damage, it doesn't have the overflow attached to it, though. They did that with one orb, like Bram Bully Ball. Instead of having it buff on health damage, it just buffs on damage taken. Just like the, There's another relic that does that too. It's like a rare high tier relic. 0/0 starts scaling in damage. Similarly. Well, then what's the point of having that and the Bully Ball? They're the same orb. I don't know. I should look at those orbs. I mean, we're gonna duplicate something. You probably just duplicate the Sphere though. It's only a 4/6 compared to a 5/9, but Sphere will end up usually doing more damage because there's more enemies. I'd like to go to the right. Well, I'd like to go to the right. Because we can get into combat and then go to a shop. We don't really need to spend money. Everything's upgraded that we care about. Removing an orb, getting a relic, that's probably better. You're not actually a 4/6. You're a 6/6. I mean, that's a lot of damage. guess you go for the minions here. Maybe not. Maybe we should have just gone for the boss, because we would probably randomly hit bombs anyways. Yeah, we would have killed him on that bomb, so we could have done another like 80 damage. So that's okay. We currently have no orbs in the deck that give us shield, so it's kind of hard for us to get the nightcap. I will try, though, to keep my shield intact. We can fire one more brand ball if we have to. But realistically, we will probably lose it. Dude, that refresh is in an awful position, man. Luckily, it killed him. We can hit it now. Was not a very good spot for that, though. Yeah. Little overkill. We should go for the little slimes. Because we're about to reload. And this guy is only gonna make 2 more and then die. But that buys us a little bit of time to maybe keep the one bulwark alive. I believe in the bulwark. And the bombs. Okay. 93 gold. I would like 1 buckle orb for shield gain. I don't think we upgrade it though. Our health is fine. Oh, it's a good relic. We've had good relics before on today's runs, but it's like a good relic. Like a real good relic. Man, refreshing punch is good. Not the best shot, not the best shot. All right, we should just focus on the bombs, I guess. There you go, 1 bat dead. Some of these bombs, you just can't quite hit them because of the position that they're in. Like this one here, and this one here, I can't really get to them. 4, 6, 8. Fire the bramble? Maybe just fire the bramble? We're gonna lose the shield, so we're not gonna get the max health on this one. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Oh, that refresh would have hit the bomb? Oh, I could have hit it. I didn't realize it was that close. Well, we have enough money to remove and buy a relic. Let's do that. Because I don't like the other options there anyways. Any relic of adding refreshes is good. Brown guard is good. We're gonna take that. If we can get a save the leaf, man, I haven't seen that relic in like 2 weeks. Where's my leaf game? Where's my leaf? God, the AoE refreshes are just so good. The meta, because they really improve the amount of damage that you can do. It's so good. Because it counts as activating the pegs. You get the bonus. This guy's already half dead. I think you just go for maximum hits. We only got 1 hit, but that's fine because we didn't upgrade our orb yet. That's fine because we can, well, hold on a second. I should have just hit the refresh, but it doesn't matter. We'll hit it now. Doubt we're gonna have shields at the end of this combat. Especially because... Oh, we got the high damage bramble, he's in front of me. I think you shoot it. Oh, I regret everything, it did so little damage. Well, he's gonna hit me again. But now, surely he'll die. There you go. That fight went just fine. A third sphere? No. Man, I would love to have the hero's backpack, though. Or Bust does allow us to scale some Bulwark and Muse Circle. We have no other ways of doing... Like, what is this build right now? This build right now is nothing. I'll just upgrade this and then pass. It's the leaf! It's the wall fight, which sucks because we don't scale right now, but we got it. We got the leaf. Okay. Missed all the refreshes, but that's fine. It's something. It's a start. It's a build around. Kinda wish he didn't die that fast. Shop to the right? I would say yes. We need more. I think you teleport away from the bramble. Actually ended up being a very good shot. Because so many refreshes just means that we can actually get a lot of damage very quickly on basic orbs. And very good way of getting the cash from the board. Normally you don't get this much money from this board. Okay, Echo Orb. Kinda like the idea of an Echo Orb. No, I don't. We don't need it. That's stupid. Don't do that. Shock Absorber is scaling. We'll have money for one relic. I mean, you gotta take it. If only for the self-damage reduction effect, but it's a good orb regardless. We got the max health from that as well. Try to go to the shop, try to get 21 coins from this combat. Which again, it's pretty easy because of the fact that you've got these AoE refreshes, they're gonna hit the money pegs and give you the cash. Okay, that one really bounced out. 159 on the Terra Ball. That's pretty good. No reason to hit a crit. We have enough damage already. There you go. 450 damage on the sphere. I didn't think I needed to fire the bramble, and I'm glad I didn't. Bought us a turn to get more money from the board. Don't need any of this, save the cash. Go right. Oh, I didn't see the peg come out from the side. I would have been so sad. Just a normal fight. Okay. Did a lot of damage, but it's only hitting the shield. Good shot. Did enough damage that we'll at least be able to bramble, if not kill this enemy. It just wiped them all. Pretty much ideal. We'll have a decent amount of cash. I mean, we're not gonna have enough for more than just a single relic, but might not even have enough for a removal and a relic, but 85 maybe, but I think it's a little bit too expensive, isn't it? We don't need a protect orb, we don't need that, we don't need to upgrade, we just need the money. I would take damage for cash at this point. 90. Too expensive. Okay. So we gotta take training Tabard here. Tabard. You know, we have to take that and then renewed Vig Orb, and then we have our Mu Circle build. We have enough money, right? Thank God. We have a synergy finally. And the boss doesn't hard counter us, finally. Good Lord. I could fire this, which will kill you. Well, it might not kill you. If I fire Sphere, Shock Absorber, Bramble, we'll have a Bramble shot. 3 times the board is refreshed while the orb is in flight. I mean, that could happen a lot. Okay, and then fire this. Kind of just going for it. I don't regret it yet. Please fall down. I'm just trying to get to the Bramble. These pegs are not in good places for the refreshing, is the problem. I have no targeted orbs. Did he walk? No, I shot him. How are we gonna do this? Because I can delay as much as well, if I can delay as much as I want, I can heal to full. Is there any reason not to do this? I wish we got another value for doing this, but why are there temp refreshes on the board? How did those get here? Did he add these? I'm gonna take my hand off of the mouse so I don't mess up my shot too much. Glader says Isaac players when they find placenta. Why are there 4 temporary refreshes on the board? I don't know. And I don't know what to do about it. We're not gaining the circle anytime we refresh. Why is the Shock Absorber doing 16? Oh, it just does a lot of damage. You know, why don't we kill him? Try to. The crit sucked and then it didn't. Okay, I mean, that's weird. I don't care about the shop. Because we have what we need. I just need to upgrade. Essential oil, so good. I'm disappointed that I have all of the good relics that I want. Because weirdly enough, I kind of wish that you didn't have to get everything. But it feels like you do, especially on a fight like this. Because I have everything that I could want right now. I have Mu Circle when I get Bulwark. I have the thing that gives me more Bulwark. I have the AoE refreshing refreshes. Like, I've got all of the sweet stuff that I beg the game to give me every single time. And now we got him. And now for some reason I'm like disappointed. Well, that was a great shot. Wonderful shot. I'm curious, what is the... Morbid's not that good. What is the worst run that I was able to win in this game? We can buy another relic. Like, what is the worst build that I've had? Oh, good. Answer, I don't know. You're not that bad. You might as well go for the buckle orb shot early. Well, maybe not, because we didn't get any shield out of that, but that's fine. Alright, 8 new circle is okay. 13-3? Might as well. $14-4, sorry. 300 damage. We're not gonna get the shield off of this fight, and I'm okay with that. Or the health, the maximum HP. He's dead. That's acceptable. I mean, Protect Orb is what you want. Oh, but then we wouldn't be able to actually buy anything here. Save the money then. More bombs, refresh into bombs. I mean, double bomb... AoE refresh and refreshing into bombs, and then the bombs scale and do damage, and then buff shock absorber? Cookbook's fun. I think Cookbook might be bad, though. It might be bad with the... Nice. With the leaf, but... It's fun. Bucklorb kind of sucks with AoE refresh, and leaf says Leo says grr. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. But even if we gain, you know, 1 or 2 stacks of armor, maybe it prevents us from taking a little bit of damage, maybe it gives us me circle. Really, though, you are kind of just waiting for the renewed Vigor Orb. Like, this is the one that you want. Now we have 7 me circle. And then if we can add the relic when you gain me circle, you gain bulwark, we have like the chain going. God, that scared the hell out of me. I think someone upstairs just dropped something. Oh. Freak me out, man! 102. We don't need to upgrade Shock Absorber. We can continue. When you lose your last bulwark, gain balance. Unnecessary. We can take the corn, it's fine. Losing bulwark, gaining balance. Like, there's a reason to take that, but... You gain me circle, gain 1 additional. Fresh bandana. This is with more expensive shops, right? They're still worth 50. Why is everything cheap? Am I playing on Crucible 18? They get more expensive. I bought the one that I wanted first in case that would happen, but I see they get more expensive. Okay. But anyways, now we double the me circle gain, which is just absurd. I guess I pass. It's a lot of bombs. 1400 damage first accidental shot. Yeah, we definitely have a bomb hose build, don't we? I guess the first, well, we already bought a relic. I guess the base default cost is what it was. I love having all my good orbs at the bottom, by the way. It's fantastic. God, it's so loud. Kind of want to leave this cluster for Bucklorb and Renewed Vigor. Let's start. You had to miss. We'll still gain me circle off of this, but you had to miss. But, you know, saves the Renewed Vigor shot, I guess. Okay, I have 48 me circle now. That's the combo that you're looking for with the AoE refreshes and the leaf, though. It hit the whole board multiple times. So this is going to be a bomb hose, followed by a weak crit, but with 54 mu circle, what are you going to do? With 74 mu circle, what are you going to do? All I got to do is not hit a crit once. I think there's a boss relic that reduces the crits available. That if we can find that, we will probably win. We're doing a lot of damage even without not critting. We're only critting. We're still kicking his ass. There you go. Now we will upgrade this. Free orb fired will fire 2 additional copies, but all orbs deal less damage, can only be aimed in 4 directions. Projectile attacks pierce more enemies, but bombs deal less damage and self-damage. We don't care about the piercing. We have piercing. We maybe want constricting chains, because it'll help the Bucklorb and the Renewed Vigor bounce around, hit more refreshes, and get more value. Yeah, half damage sucks, but we scale so quickly, we want to hit as many pegs on the board as possible quickly, I think. But then again, I always hate taking this. I always hate not being able to aim, and half damage sucks. Because it's half damage. But with the bombs on the board bouncing things around, we want to hit as many refreshes as possible. Like, that's the only thing that matters. But it's still gonna have your damage. I don't think you take it. And I don't want this because I do like having the bombs do damage on the board. So it's a shame, but boss relics in this game are either amazing or untakeably bad. There's rarely in-betweens, but I guess the most in-betweeny, if that's even a word, is the like the Haglin Satch. How did I do damage? Oh, the bombs exploded, that's right. Like, the satchel at least gives you something, even if it's not amazing. It can't be bad. It cannot be amazing, but like, I guess it could be bad if it adds something to your deck that's horrible, but that's like hardly ever gonna happen. Half damage with triple orbs still worth it with the leaf. I'm not sure it is though, because whatever. So many times I lose because I can't aim. I think that it's so bad as to be untakeable, even though it's been buffed. It still is awful because you just can't aim. Like, we get a lot of balls on the board, sure, but if they all bounce poorly, I especially don't like it for the mushrooms, honestly. Because every time I have constricting chains, I can only fire like down right, and then they just kind of like arc down and they don't do a damn thing. Like, it's so bad. Yes! It made it in, but it didn't hit anything. That's fine. How did that miss the refresh? How do you only have 1 HP? Like, the mushroom fights are just... they kill me a lot of the times. So I do worry about these fights, and I do take things specific. I find that there's a couple of fights in this game where I take relics and orbs specifically to hard counter those specific fights. It's still worth it. It's like I don't take constricting chains because it kind of kills you on the mushroom fight. That's not a shop. The shop's over there, you dummy. There's also a shop down there. You can't get them both. If you can't get them both, I'll aim for the left one. Also, I should be going question marks. I don't want to get into combat, but we'll just hit this one instead. Anyways, yes, some fights in this game are awful, and I specifically take things to counter them. $30 damage on the bramble is not good enough, but that's okay. We're gonna take some damage here. My block orbs and my renewed vigor orb are just at the bottom of the damn deck. As always is the case. Damage output is just so slow right now. Could you hit something? That didn't refresh AoE? Come on! There you go. And I hate black holes. I think everyone does. I think that's a standard opinion. That was a solid bounce. Okay. That went fine. For as bad of shots and bounces as we had, that went fine. I feel like I always or often get remove all orbs. Yeah, let's remove all orbs and just ruin the run. I feel like I often get Refreshing Punch and Alchemist Cookbook, which I don't think is a very good synergy. If we don't go left, we can't go to the shop. F me, man. Go to the shop. Thank you. Well, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. Okay. Thank you, Shock Absorber. All of the bombs will be going off because we have refreshes, but I'll take it. Don't think I'm going to be firing a bramble right now. Self-damage from bombs triggered by this orb reduced by 2. Well, this is a good time to try to hit as many as possible then. That didn't go that badly. That's the worst of it. Whew. Okay. You. Refresh the board every time 6 pegs are hit up to 10 times. When drawn, convert 1 to a temporary crit. When discarded, refresh the board. Yes. More refreshes. Start each battle with 1 mu circle, which means you start the battle with 2 mu circle. We don't have the relic that gives us bulwark on that, though, but that's fine. Remove a pebble, upgrade a pebble, duplicate a sphere. Remove me a pebble. So we have only 1 pebble in the deck, and it's upgraded slightly. Not bad. Fine. Fight fire with fire. Oh no, you hit me for 2! What am I gonna do? We hit a crit, so our damage dealt ended up dropping. Well, that's fine. Alright, not too shabby. We want to protect orb, but with 2 buckle orbs, we probably don't need a protect orb because we have the oil. And we want to save money for the shop. And then there's a combat afterwards. If we want to do something there, we can do something. Oh, this one! Base damage increases the more damage you've taken this battle. How is this different from the bully ball now? I guess bully ball is a flat increase every time you take damage, right? That's the difference. It's fine, I guess. When you start to get to fights like this, the boot can be pretty good, the healing boot. We can bramble upside down person before they reach us. That's like the most damage I've ever done on a single shot against this effer. 16 mu circle. Oh my god, it's so good. Stop! Hammer time. Or bramble time, actually. And this thing can even hit the refreshes itself, too. That's such a good relic. Or orb, rather. Good old refresh orb. Okay. Don't need to upgrade, don't need to add. Lose health. Crits below half health. Don't take this one again. This one's fine. I don't want to make that mistake again. We made it last time. Took the wrong relic. Made me always crit, almost cost me the Bolladin run. Refreshes move. Bombs activating nearby pegs is insane. Prepare for a lot of nonsense on the screen. Refresh is moving very... it doesn't matter. Very pointless. It doesn't matter that the refreshes move. We'll just hit them. We'll remove the pebble. We got a thin, lean, 8 orb deck filled with, well, excluding this one, filled with good stuff. AoE bombs will AoE refresh, will AoE bombs, will AoE refresh, will refresh into bombs, which will AoE refresh. We don't gain much shield by AoEing with the board effects, but that's fine. Our damage is just impressive. 14, 20, 22 circle. This is a 50-26. Even if we crit, it still is doing good damage. I don't want it to hit both bombs, because if it hits both bombs, we won't get the max health. Not like it probably matters, but it's still worth having. Replenish orb. Refreshes the board when fired. Convert pegs hit into temporary refresh. Doesn't activate refreshes when hit. Or collateral ball damage. Convert pegs into bombs. Deals more damage for each bomb on the board. I don't think we need replenish orb. And I can't fully upgrade it. So... oh, there's bully ball. Yeah, it's a flat scaling damage when you take self damage. It includes on your armor. We don't need it. We got shock absorber. Refreshes the board when fired. Convert. Because it can't hit the refreshes, I don't like this one as much as I like the refresh circle. Am I wrong? It feels like the transparent ones are just straight upgrades. But I guess this one can help you to set up a follow-up shot that is really powerful in some manner, like the one that makes crits on the board. You can set up a Spiness or Nimball or whatever they're called. But it's so situational because you're never going to be able to guarantee that you can play what you want after you play this. You're not necessarily going to be able to play that Nimball after you play the crit orb that puts a lot of crits on the board. I'd rather just have the refresh do the refreshing as it goes. I could be wrong about that, but you know, in my play, that's my experience, is that whenever you try to set up a 1 orb, 2 orb combo, it always fails you when you need it the most. So I don't trust it at all. Could have bought 4 HP. That's very true. I could have bought 4 HP. Hope it doesn't matter. Oh god. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't matter. All right, 18 new circle. I don't think it's gonna matter. So I might as well fire this to try to get more refreshes at all times. Do you take passive damage somehow? I don't know. I'm gonna hate fighting this guy in Crucible 20 because he brings the blocks back. I don't know what that means. I don't know when he brings the blocks back. I just know that that's apparently what he does. How did I get them? I shouldn't have taken Alchemist Cookbook, I think. It's just a worse version of Recombobulator, isn't it? Because Recombobulator, it brings them back. This one removes pegs from the board in order to make them bombs. There is a difference. Okay. Are you done? I was thinking I'll just fire a shock absorber. I don't know if I can kill the minions in time. Still gonna do it, but hope I get a lot of red bombs, I guess. Nope. All right, 23,000 damage shot wasted. Thank God we crit. Is it on refresh? You also refresh the blocks, but no clue, says the Nor. Yeah, I mean, I haven't spoiled myself. I don't know what's gonna happen at that point in the game. All right, well, we got him. It was pretty easy, but we picked up the things that you need to win, it feels like. We got the refreshing punch and the leaf. We got training tabard and the oil. We got corn. Well, we didn't really need the corn, but there's always like 2 or 3 orbs and relics that if you can just pick them up, they just synergize so perfectly that you scale way faster than you need to for a lot of these combats. Because the game's not balanced, but it's not balanced on purpose. But sometimes that can be frustrating when you have a good build and it gets countered by something. Could have used some safety pegulations. It wouldn't have, it actually probably would have been fine, but we had enough bombs that I didn't need it. But yeah, like, start with piercing. That's important. Get the punch. So, like, if I'm playing Spire, I'm happy to have like any relic. When you're playing Peglin, there's like 6 relics that you value over all other relics. Like, if you look at the board right now, what are the relics that are like, take this and you can win the game, like, handily? It's like refreshing punch, the leaf, training tabard, the oil, corn, AoE bombs. Like, those are the ones. You don't even need this one. This one doesn't matter, really. If you already gain a lot of Mu Circle, who cares if you gain more? You already have a lot of Mu Circle. You have the synergies required to gain Mu Circle. Gaining one more doesn't matter. And there's so many relics in this game that just don't matter. But I'm glad that we at least got one victory today, because I played a lot of Peglin, haven't exactly made a lot of progress. Yeah. And this was immediately after I was like, man, I'm doing pretty well. Got a lot of victories on all the characters recently.